Hi everyone, welcome to this Front 9 playthrough Pro and Expert division for the St Andrews Links 18-hole Cup here on the BK Golf Clash YouTube channel. Hope you're all doing well. Remember to hit thumbs up on the video if you don't mind and subscribe to the channel as well. Like I said, this is Front 9. Check the other video for the Back 9 as well. Loads of drops are going to be had on this course. The holes are very easy, but there are some glitch areas as well. So whilst the holes are straightforward, you need to know some of the best routes to play and topspin amounts. Remember to tweak according to the wind directions you face in the tournament and according to your club's balls and skill level. Timestamps in the video description down below. Now, I had trouble getting opponents in expert, so most of these are from pro level, but the holes still play the same. You'll just need to tweak the spin amounts slightly. Will give you still a very good overview of St Andrews course. Here we go. Straightforward par 4 here. We are going to need to get to the side of the green in all wind angles. You don't have to use a Thor's hammer. You can use extra mile. You can use apocalypse, but obviously distance is good. You don't need a huge amount of topspin either. I'm only going with 2 bars of topspin and 2 left spin. Unfortunately though, when you stretch out, you can see there that you get different bounces depending where you land on the fairway. So I reduced down to 1 topspin. I don't want to roll into the rough at all. Loads of ways you can reach green. You can go with a power 10 ball and actually play with a backspin rather than topspin, especially if you've got tailwind. And with a load of curl, you could play aiming out further to the right and swing yourself on to get onto the green. Here I'm going with a couple of rings of overpower. Minor greats do not matter here, you have room. However, just look at the bounce here. Sometimes you're going to catch a glitch, sometimes you're going to do a double bounce over, but the principle is the same. Get to the side of green, max plus 10 for the wedge. Very, very easy to get to the green on this par 4 here. We're going to go with a driver that gives you topspin and distance. Extra mile, Thor's hammer, apocalypse are fine here. 5 topspin, 2 right spin in straight tailwind, reduce the topspin. There are always chances for glitch rolls on St Andrews because the fairways are very bumpy, unfortunately, which doesn't make it wonderful in my opinion, but it is still very easy as long as you don't overdo the topspin. Max distance minus 5 elevation here, make sure you get that right. Max minus 5, no curl, centre the ball and hit perfect. Even in headwind there is a good chance of reaching the fringe or the green here. So this is an extremely simple par 4. Just thread the needle, get down there, and you've got a very, very easy wedge or a putt for your eagle. Now onto this hole here. Again, extremely easy to reach the green. So we're going to go with a katana. Actually, you could go with a navigator, to be honest, in some wind directions. You can see there I'm going with 3 bars of right spin. If you're going to drop down though and use a navigator or a quasar, you will need some right curl. 3 right spin means you're not going to need any curl, or rather very little. Don't overdo the top spin. There is always a glitch roll available here on this hole, as with other holes from St Andrews with the bumps. So I would rather be short for a wedge rather than try to save an eagle with my rough iron from the back of the green. Max plus 0, half a ball of curl to the right, no overpower. If you have crosswind, increase the topspin, and in direct headwind, increase the topspin a little bit more, but you're not going to have a problem here. You can see I did actually catch the glitch roll there, but as long as you're conservative on the topspin, even with a glitch roll, you will still hold the green for a putt for your eagle. With this hole and headwind, it's going to be short iron play. Any other wind angle though, you are going to get to wedge distance very easily. I'm starting with the quarterback, and I'm starting here with the white ring touching the rough on the left at the top of plus 10. I'm going to play with a power 6 ball in the end, but first I'm adding my spin just to check the ball guide here, but I'm not going to go with 5 topspin. I'm going to switch to the apocalypse, extra mile or Thor's hammer, and I'm going to go with 5.8 topspin, and then in the end I have half a bar of right spin to offset the wind angle, because that is going from right to left. Adjustment here in this wind angle is going to be max plus 10% elevation here. Just about get this shot away in time. Max overpower with a slow needle because we've set up with the quarterback. Hit perfect, and you're going to go down the fairway really nicely here. Obviously in crosswind, tailwind, you're going to get much more distance, and you are going to get to wedge range. Just avoid the rough on the right and the bunker on the left. But with headwind, and especially up in expert, it's going to be a thorn rings from min shot for your drop here. So I'm finding the min line, and then I'm going to have the ball guide through the hole, just having a look at the elevation there. When I add backspin here, I find there are some glitchy areas on the green. So what you need to do is push up from the min line in headwind and get around those glitch spots. So here I push up 3 rings, and then I apply backspin to get the ball guide just through the hole to account for the headwind push. Rings from min is 1% per ring on the slider, so 3 rings up from min. You're going to play 3% slider, and here I'm going with 5% elevation. Rings from min, there is an Academy tutorial on the channel homepage. Unfortunately here I hit a great right, however, knowing how much the great balls affect the aim on these clubs from my experience, perfect I'm fairly sure would have been in this instance, but I wanted to upload a headwind example rather than just a drive to green and a wedge or a putt. Par 5 now, and a lengthy 1-2. We're going to go in this headwind angle, setting up with the quarterback, blue ring touching the rough on the left at the top of +10 to give us room to adjust. Even in expert with a kingmaker, you will be fine to adjust from QB top of +10. Switching then to APOC or whatever driver you want to use, going with 5.8 topspin and 2 left spin. Adjust is max +10, and as we are setting up with the quarterback, we're not at max distance with the Apocalypse, so the overpower needle is nice and steady. 3/4 ball curl to 0.8 ball curl to the left, depending on the wind angle. You can tweak it according to what direction you're facing off the tee. Drive distance there is going to be around 350. Obviously, you're going to get much closer to the green. In tailwind, you could try and blast it with a berserker, but in headwind, we're going to play near the minimum distance line with our sniper. You could see from the min line, though, look at that ball guide, it's extremely glitchy. So you're going to have to push up, get yourself a decent landing position and play with more backspin. So find a good position where that ball guide is not going to glitch, because it gives you a good idea that the speed of the shot is going to be correct. 3.5 backspin, a little bit of side spin either way, depending on what is a good point to set up in this headwind angle. Then I'm playing true club distance, 10% elevation. In this example here, I think I played it 20% on the slider. It does need a little bit of a tweak though, and I had to rush my pull slightly, so we missed this just to one side. But just throwing this out there as an option in headwind. Nice to actually play a sniper approach on St Andrews for a change rather than wedges or putts. Just missing right there, but a good chance even in headwind for an albatross with a consistent landing spot. Very easy drive to green here on this par 4. We're going to go with a driver that gives you a distance and also a little bit of topspin. Thor's Hammer is great, extra mile or APOC as well. Now, I just have a look at the ball guide here with max topspin, but I don't want to risk any glitch rolls. So in the end, I dial that back, going with the Titan for the extra wind push, 6 topspin and 2 left spin. The other good thing about dialing back the topspin is it means this shot will work for a lot more viewers here on the channel. You don't always have 8 bars of topspin on your driver with distance. But I like less topspin on St Andrews because you're not going to get any glitch rolls. Max +0 here, aiming as shown, centering the ball and hitting perfect, and this is very nicely going to get yourself to the green area. Even if you're short in a bit of headwind, you're going to have a very simple wedge for your eagle. And I kind of favour the wedge over a rough iron from the back of the green. That is not going to cause anybody any bother indeed. Okay, here on this par 4, this is a must eagle. It kind of looks like a par 3 with a driver. The APOC is brilliant because you're going to get on the green. Even with a lower level APOC, you're going to be fine. 2 backspin, 3 right spin. I would always play with a side spin 3 ball here, and the Kingmaker is going to reduce the need for any overpower. In headwind, this is going to be playing a little bit different, and you will need a higher power ball, or you go with overpower if you're playing with a power 6. But there are other routes as well. But this is the best route, and you're actually going to see that you will find some hole-in-ones on this par 4. Max curl to the right, max +0 is the adjust, and I'm going with circle drop over power. So just at the point where that power circle drops means we're consistent with the curl. Takes the second bounce and third bounce on the fairway, trickles onto the green. Side spin 4 ball, you could be attacking for the hole-in-one, and certainly in wind angles going from left to right, that is definitely on the cards. Par 3 now, and we're going to play comfortably in long iron range here. We're around mid-distance of club, so no need to worry about playing with Sniper or Goliath here. The Grizzly is good all the way. Here, going with a couple of bars of backspin and a couple of bars of left spin to align with the wind angle, leaving the ball guide intentionally short here. Now, unfortunately, this one comes in a little bit hot. The line was excellent, so I would recommend going with another half a bar of backspin or tweaking the aim so the ball guide is another green square away from the cup. Mid plus 10, obviously the spins are going to vary depending on your wind angle, but just always be conscious to use some left spin so you can aim away from the bunker. Lovely line, just skipping over the hole, but a decent chance with our long iron for a hole-in-one on this par 3. Now, with this hole, it's all about avoiding the bunkers in the middle. Now, you've got a chance on the left side, but there are bumps there that you can see. So in the end, I would always recommend you play on the right side of these bunkers. It's flatter, you're going to reduce the risk of any weird bounces or glitch rolls. So side spin 3 ball is good here because you're going to reduce the curl. And once again, the top spin is going to vary here on St Andrews depending on your wind angle. I would rather go with less and end up with a wedge from the front of the green than be zooming over the green with a glitch roll and trying to save with a rough iron. So between, I would say, depending on the wind angle, 4 to 6 bars of topspin, obviously 6 in headwind, less in tailwind. We're going with outer wall curl to the left here, hitting perfect here as well. Max plus 0 is the adjustment. We don't need the APOC here, you don't need much curl, so extra mile even in lower level is fine, as well as Thor's hammer in lower level as well. Holding the green nicely and a very easy putt. Thanks very much for watching this video here on the channel. If it has helped you in any way, please consider sharing it amongst your friends and clanmates in the game. Join us also on Facebook. Head over there, search for BK Golf Clash and join our free group. Loads of members there sharing shots, free guides are posted, as well as loads of other great Golf Clash resources. So check us out there. You can join in the discussion and also leave feedback on the game in general. Finally, if you wish to help support the channel and keep the content free for everybody, please consider becoming a Patreon member. The link is in the video description down below. Good luck, see you soon, bye for now.